Okay, I think we got it. Okay, I think we got it. Okay, I think we got it. Alright, you guys can see me now. Oh man. Let me tilt this up just a little bit so you can see my face. There we go. Okay. Watching you from Scotland. Now, so what I got the other phone. I got one of my phones suction cupped to the window, and I'm reading the comments on this phone right here, on my second phone. So what I was trying to do was set it up to where you can see me install what we're going to install. Let's see. Australia. All right. Does video look okay? Can you guys see me okay? Hi Daniel. Hello from Chicago, South Texas. I hope you guys are doing all right down there in South Texas. Scotland, Canada, Philippines. Oh, Philippines. A bit dark. Well, I don't have much I can do about the light. I tried to get in the sun where it was shining in the cab here. Let's see. Fort Worth, Ireland. I really like it. Anthony. How's it? So it looks okay. Can you see me okay, Anthony? Kansas, Canada. Sound is great. Think the outside light making it dark. Looks good from southern Indiana, Australia. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Okay, all right, we'll get started. What we're gonna do is install a scale. Now, if you remember on my other truck, I had a little gauge on my dash. So what we have is this gauge right here. If you guys can see it there. This is an air weight gauge. And the way this works, if you look on the back, there's an airline connection on the back of it. The way this works is it reads the air pressure of the airbags on the tractor. And it is calibrated so that, let me take this little decal thing off here. And let me show you guys. So it's calibrated where you can see the pounds to where the air pressure is calculated into the pounds. And you can see how it starts at 15,000, goes up to 22, 26, 30, 34. And I would use this scale on my for just my drives. As long as my drives were legal, most of the time the rest of the trailer was legal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this gauge right here and put it in this hole right here, because I already have an air suspension gauge right there. And I got the tools. So I went and got my tools right here. So we're going to take this panel off right here to get behind this gauge right here. So is everything still working all right there? Scotland, west of England. Hello Dan. Twin Cities. With your phone it's going to be dark. I wouldn't worry about it. All right, that's all right. Thanks, Anthony. So what we're doing is I got this little special screwdriver here, and we're going to pop this off, and the little plastic trim, because what we're trying to do is get this panel off the truck right here. So I have to gently pull the panel off here. We'll take this one off. Do you think autonomous trucks will take over? It will be a long time before anything autonomous truck. And my opinion on the autonomous truck is, if you're worried about a truck taking your job, find a trucking job that a machine can't do, such as flatbed, because you need a human being to load a flatbed and take care of a flatbed while it's going down the road. Essentially anything, everything looks great, thank you. I'll get one and let you install it. So, all right, so here it is. I got the plastic trim off here, and we have some screws right along the bottom here. Now this dash is a little bit different than the one in my old truck. My old truck had little knobs right here. You just turned and took everything off. So I just want to make sure that I don't lose the screws. And this might get a little bit boring. This is actually my first live feed, and I thought I would just try something different besides just talking. Wanted to show you guys what I was doing here. Hope all is well. Looking good. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Howdy Dan, camera is looking good. All right. Well, I got one of my suction cups, and I got my Galaxy plugged in to the cigarette lighter, hooked to the window, and that's where that camera angle. And I'm reading my my iPhone is right here, so I'm reading that. Let's see here. Let me finish taking these screws off. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to lose the screws. It would be cool if you could put the other phone behind you so you could see better. Beijing. Wow. Hello from Beijing. You know, I like that when people from all over the world get to see my videos and get to see what American truck drivers are doing. I think that's pretty cool. Hello from Virginia. All right. Good job from Pittsburgh. Have you got to see the new Mack truck video? Not yet. I did read a little bit about it. There was an article in the one of the truck magazines about it. Okay, so what we're doing is we're pulling the dash loose, and it always makes me nervous getting this thing out because I'm afraid I'm going to break something. But all right, so we got the dash loose right here. This is the gauge we want, is this one right here, and that one is going to go hopefully in that hole. Now these gauges are a little bit different than the other truck, so we're going to figure out how to take them off here. Now what I am going to do, because there's air pressure on this gauge, we're going to lower the suspension, or we're lowering the air out of the suspension. South Carolina, Sweden. Where are you heading? We're going over to St. Louis, Missouri. Anthony should be there on Monday. Everyone have a blessed day. Thank you. Good job from Long Island. All right. Let's see. So we let the air out of the suspension, and these gauges work a little bit different. So we're going to see how they compare to what we got. All right, so here's the gauge, and I want to try to get these connectors out of here without breaking them. Let's go ahead and disconnect this back here first. Now, I've never took these gauges out of this dash, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it here. Let's see if we can get this loose. All right. Oh, some sparking back there. All right. I'll burn down the truck yet. Okay, let's see here. We'll take this off. We're going to slide this out. England. When's that? You know, I lived in England for a little while. Thank you for your service. No problem. I enjoyed it. Okay, so we got the old gauge. We're almost out. Let's see here how to get these out of here. There's one. And there's two. Okay, so that is the old gauge. And this one works. This one just has pounds per square inch. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but this one has the actual pounds. So you can see the difference, how they work. And then it's got the electrical connection on the back. Now somehow I'm gonna have to get that off of there, I believe. So I will work on that. Let's see, what engine did you say the new truck has? I have a pack car, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. So far it has taken a little bit to get used to, but each day I get a little bit better. All right, hang on one second. I got to get a wrench, pliers. Hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on. All right. I had to get some wrenches. Let's see, big fan here, thank you. So what's gonna happen with the old Peterbilt? I think for a while I'm gonna hang on to the old Peterbilt. Just to make sure that this one works out like I want it to. Let's see. Hi from Italy. I lived in Italy for a while too. Callie, where are the dogs? Callie is at home. She's doing a lot better. Teresa said that she does not have to wear her collar anymore. So she's doing a lot better. So when we get home, we're going to pick her up and bring her out on the road. Thanks for your videos. Just started working flat. You know, when I started doing flatbed, you know, I knew nothing of flatbed when I came over here. So it can be learned. It can be learned. It's not that hard. Let's see here. Aviano Air Base. No. We live near Naples. I was a young teenager at the time when we lived in Naples. Bella Dog is doing good. As you saw in the other videos, Bella Dog didn't do too good on the road. She barked a lot. So it just wasn't working out with her on the road. All right, let's see here. Romania, wow. You ought to shove that big old kitty cat in a new truck. That's funny. Well, I haven't put the video up yet. I was at a place, I think I had a cat get up under the truck. A real cat. So, I'm just trying to figure this out here. I know it might get a little bit boring. I drive with 0 tread on my tires. Well, that's not good. But let's see, I miss flatbedding. All right, I think this thing's super glued on here. I'm trying to get this one off of here. Well, let's try again. I might have to be a little more forceful. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, that did it. Let's see here. All right, so I got this connector off, and this is like a quick connector for the airline. And we're going to put it on the back side of this one here. First, let's make sure this fits in the hole. All right, perfect fit. So, I know it might be a little hard, but there it is right there. And there's a little bracket that goes on the back of it that will hold it in place. So, let's put the bracket on. Don't break it, it looks like plastic. I know this whole dash makes me a little bit nervous messing with it. I tell you, you know, this truck is 10 years newer than my old truck, and the amount of plastic that's on this truck compared to my old truck is quite a bit. And even pulling these little things off here are make me nervous. So, all right. So once I got this little piece off, it actually went pretty quick. And what I'm doing now is putting a little bracket on the back of the gauge to hold the gauge in place. I gotta find the right wrench. Well, there it goes. All right, I got the right wrench on here. Might want to put a little Teflon tape on that fitting. There is some already on the fitting, on the gauge that I already got. Got my CDL about a year ago when I was 18 and was told could not get a job. But no, I don't understand why people can go die for. Yes, I know. Now you can drive intrastate if you can find like a local job. You know, even dump truck, something like that, delivery truck, where you can get some experience with your CDL. It might not be tractor trailer, you know, until you're 23 when you can drive over the road. Is it a push on fitting? Yes, part of it is. And right now I'm just tightening up the bolts for the gauge to keep it from moving around. I'll make sure it's straight. Uh-oh. Something's mad. Is this going to be your last truck? I don't know. Honestly, what I should have done, looking back on it now, is I should have traded that other truck in later. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the truck's beeping at me because I got the switch off. Let's see. Chat, that's pretty cool. Let's see. You can literally put your hand on anything. Let's see. To anything I've seen you do. Oh, thank you. I know a few drivers who got their feet wet on dump truck. Yes, dump truck's a good start. Let's see. To drive Let's see. Okay, we got the gauge in there. We're gonna put the little brass fitting on. And there's already some Teflon stuff on there from the gauge. So let me see if I can find the right wrench. Tighten this up so it doesn't leak. Oops. All right, now let's see, where'd the airline go? I lost it. 1, 2. There it is. All right, this is the airline that hooks to the. All right, let's see here. Appreciate the knowledge. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's a little warm here. Let's go ahead and put the dash back in. Okay, hang on, because I want to show you this gauge. So let me grab the camera and I'm going to show you when I flip the switch how that needle will move. Hang on a second. Okay, this is our new gauge right here. This is the old gauge. Turn it this way. So you see how this gauge here is pounds per square inch, between 50 and 100. Well, if you read this one, you see how it's got 15, 18, 22. That's the pounds. Let's see here. So what we're gonna do, and you see this switch right here? This is for the air suspension. This will drop or release the air suspension. Right now I have the air suspension out of the truck. So I'm gonna flip the switch. And watch this gauge right here. And as it fills up with air, hopefully, it will start to come up. See how it's moving? See that needle moving up? So now it is not calibrated, so we have to go across the scale and calibrate it. And it says 30. We should be right at pretty close to 34,000 because we got 78,000 pounds on the trailer. So right now it's right almost at 34,000 pounds. Now it's not calibrated. We're gonna go weigh the truck and calibrate it and take a look. Now somebody asked, did I hook up the electrical connections? No. The only electrical connections for this one is the dash light, and I don't need the dash light at nighttime for that. I just try to make it nice and simple. It's just the drive axles on the tractor. That's the only thing that weighs, is just the drive axles on the tractor. So all right, let's go and get a scale ticket. You guys want to go for a ride? And we'll go get the scale ticket. All right, hang on a second. I'm gonna mount you guys up here. We're in the parking lot, so we won't get in too much trouble for doing this. All right, it's not the best. Let's turn it this way, see if that works any better. No. Oh, here, hang on a second. I'm gonna take this mount and put it on this one over here. This is my dash cam mount right here, but I was trying to hook it up to my phone. Let's put this over here. we'll put this right here. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a phone, and I'm putting this phone mount on here. And we'll mount this like that. All right, how's that? You guys want to go get a scale ticket? All right, let me go through some of these. Let's go for a ride. Okay, we're in the petrol parking lot, and let's go ahead and start her up. And when we come back, I'll go ahead and put all of the trim back on the dash. And I haven't put the screws back in, but just in case we have a problem. Okay, hang on. We're gonna go for a ride. We're just gonna go around the block. Hang on, I gotta shut the door. We're just gonna go around the parking lot and go get a scale ticket. Here we go. So we loaded up yesterday. Yesterday turned into a really long day. We loaded up yesterday. We got roofing shingles, and we got right at 48,000 pounds of roofing shingles. So it was a long day. Let me try something here. This might work better. And we're in the parking lot of the Petro is where we're at. All right, hang on a second. There, is that better? There we go. We're just gonna ride around the parking lot so we can go get on the scale. I did go in and have breakfast this morning. All right, there's the cat scale. You guys can see the cat scale, but we're facing the wrong way, so we got to go over here and get turned around. What we're gonna do, we're gonna weigh the truck, get a scale ticket, and then we're gonna calibrate the scale that we just installed, so that and usually on the old truck when I had that scale, it was 99% of the time that little scale was pretty accurate, within a couple hundred pounds. So it would give you a really good idea of what your weight was. Do this. So there's the fuel aisles right there for the Petro truck stop. And we're getting ready to pull onto the scale. All right, here's the cat scale. Alright, hang on. So what I'm doing, I'm pressing the button so that the call box, so that they'll call, and you should hear her in just a second. Hopefully. Still waiting. Still waiting. Well, I guess they're busy in there because I'm still waiting. Yeah, they must be, because I don't know why it's taking so long. Let me try one more time. Well, nobody's answering.
First way or reway?
There we go. First wait.
Number
12532.
all set. Come on in.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. Now we got it. Okay, let's go drive around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull around and I'm going to face the truck facing the fuel aisle, because I'm going to leave you guys on live while I go get the scale ticket, so that I can show you the scale ticket and we will calibrate the scale on the truck once we get the scale ticket. Just riding around looking at trucks. Yeah, it's Saturday morning. This truck stop is pretty dead on the weekends. Not very busy. Not very busy. I got here last night, took a shower, got cleaned up. Yesterday, this job, I picked up roofing shingles, and I've never had to tarp roofing shingles before, but they required it to be tarped, and I was not aware of that at the time. So, alright, so what you guys are looking at, you were looking at the fuel aisle right there. And let me go walk in. I'm gonna leave you live. You guys can watch me walk inside, and I will be right back. Hopefully this will not take very long. And once I get back, I will show you guys the scale ticket, and I'll show you how we're gonna calibrate the scale. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. I don't know how much juice I have left on my phone. Okay, so let's take a look at this scale ticket. So this weight right here is my front axle, my steer axle. You allowed 12,000 pounds on your steers. We got 11,380. And this is the drive axle. We got 30,500. And this is our trailer. Now we're allowed, since we have a spread axle, we're allowed 20,000 pounds on each axle. Let me roll down the window here. So we're allowed a total of 40,000 pounds on our trailer. Our gross weight is 78,780 pounds. So we'll look at our little scale, and we're at 30 something. Let me start the truck up so I can release the brakes. And let's go. We're on a little bit of an incline right here, so we're gonna drive around and get a level spot again. So hang on, let's go find a level spot, because we're on a little bit of an incline right here, and then we'll calibrate it. And then once we calibrate it, it will be good for quite a while. Rarely do you have to mess with it again. Let's see if we can find a good spot. A good spot, nice and level. Let's go over this way. Hey, you guys can look at the trucks. And all you guys looking from other countries can look at all of our American trucks. Alright, here's a good level spot right here. And what we want to do is we want to have the parking brake off when we do this. And you want the truck and trailer about as straight as you can get it, so that all the weight is distributed all over equally. So let's see here if we can back up just a little bit. We're on a little bit of an incline here. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna leave the truck on here, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's see. Okay, now, see how it's way off. We need to get that weight down to 30,500 pounds. So, what we're gonna do is, there's a little screw. I gotta get the right screwdriver. Hang on a second. I'm doing this with one hand. Hang on. Oh. So, there is a little screw, if you see it, right there. So, you see the little screw? Now, we're going to adjust it down. Hopefully. Hang on a second. I can't do this with one hand. Hang on one second. Let me mount you guys back up here. I know, I'm making you dizzy. Alright, hang on a second. Okay. Alright, we got it to move here. Okay, now I got it. Alright, hang on. I know you guys are getting dizzy. Now, see the little needle right there? We're going to adjust the screw. See how it moves? Just push it on the dash. Alright. We need 30,500 pounds. So, let's see. That is 1, 2, 3. That is 31. That is 30,500 pounds right there. And it's just a hair under. So you see how that looks right there? So that is the scale. These numbers are killing me. Sorry about that. All right, let's see here. Let me try this. All right. Oh, I've made a mess of my truck. Look at all the mess. Hang on a second. Look at the mess I made in my truck doing this. I got tools everywhere. Everything's in the seat. Now it says low battery. So let me plug this in real quick. I gotta find somewhere to put it. Calling the mess police. That's funny. All right, hang on. Had to get the power cord. There we go. All right. I think we're plugged in. Hopefully. So how bad was my first whatchamacallit, live feed? Did you guys enjoy it? So I think I got a dead battery. Great job. Yes, it was pretty cool. All right, well, I'm gonna end it now before this thing gets really long. I appreciate everybody watching. My battery dead. I think I shorted out one of the wires on the cigarette lighter, and I gotta find the fuse. Unless you guys want to watch me put a fuse in the truck, please do it again when you can. Good job. Thanks. Thank you. No problem. Thanks for watching. That's the main thing. Thanks for watching. That's what I appreciate. So, and I know I look funny reading the screen. Okay, I'm back. All right. My battery's about ready to die. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm going to try to put a video together, so hopefully tonight I'll have another video out. And thanks for watching. I'm going to clean out my truck and talk to you guys later. We'll try a live feed again. So thanks for watching. Bye.